I mean, look, they're bulging out over the top. That's why he didn't get wet feet. He's got a proper seal on his way. His legs are bigger than that tree. That tree's 400 years old, honestly. Look at the state of that. Oh my. And his feet are bone dry. We're going in. As you can see from our previous footage, it is extremely long. So again, if we think there's too much danger, we will turn around. Or if the water gets way too deep, we'll turn around. Luckily the water's clear, so we will see any drop-offs, and at the end of the day I can swim. So I reckon this is seriously deep, this bit. This is the bit where we're going to get instant wet foot. And I'm sort of holding onto the side for support. I'm now up to my knees. And yes, I have got a leak, so I can't see if it's I'm literally up to my knees in water. And Richard's alright, he's got his wellies on, he's going to get wet feet, but he's got boots to change into when he gets back out. I haven't, but I'll dry out. It's getting a little bit shallower here, as you can see. I am up to my knees. A little bit shallower. I've only got one wet, but I've only got one leaking wader. It looks like further down the ground rises and we get out the water. You've just got to watch what's underfoot that you don't fall over. We're about I'm probably about 60 foot in there. Look at the slate, it's just beautiful. It's leaking everywhere. Just a case of taking the time, because you can't really see what's underfoot. A bit of an old tube there. I can just about make out rail in the water from the carts that brought the slate out. I'm just doing little baby steps at a time. This is one hell of a tunnel. I'm just going to knock my light down a bit, because on low level, if I can find the button, I've actually got 8 hours of light on this head torch. So I'll knock that down a tiny bit. There we go, it's just enough to see still. You can see the rails in the water. And still, you can see the wooden cross members still under here. The water's now ankle deep, and we're able to stand up upright. It's like evolving from monkey as you walk through the tunnel from crouched over to upright. Well, the rails are really starting to get exposed here now, look. We've got pipe work running down. I don't know what that would be for. We're just down to a little trickle of water at the side now, look. So let's just pump the power of my head torch back up so we can see the end. It looks like it may be blocked off, I'm not sure. But we're going to keep going. We're in it. Probably a few hundred feet now in. Oh, it goes around the corner. Oh, goes around the corner. See the rails going around. It's like the ghost ride at the fair, isn't it? We're just taking a time. I can hear running water again. Wow. We've got to go and have a look through that, haven't we? That probably where stuff got winched up, because I'm not going to go through there because it's soaking wet and slippy, but it looks like a huge drop in there. So we'll turn around, go back, we'll carry on following the train lines. I can hear quite heavy running water. We're probably quite a few hundred feet into the mountain now. And by the way, we got on board with a few of the locals, and he's going to actually, so we're trying to make decent safety precautions. He's actually going to keep an eye on our van. And if that van's still there at ridiculous o'clock tonight, he's probably going to start getting concerned. And maybe, yeah, no need explaining, but we'll be back. We'll be back. Now look at this. Oh, wow. So this is the water we could hear cascading out of here. That's wow, look. Oh my God. I'll try and pop through that water and have a look. Oh wow. So that's just, oh, look up there. I don't know if you can see that. See, this white stuff, it's like that quartzy type stuff in the rock, by the look of it. And we've got remnants of train lines there, the cart lines, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if you can see them about in the middle of my light. This huge cathedral cavern. So I'm going to come back out from behind the waterfall without falling over. Obviously, with all this water around, it's extremely slippy. I don't know what this white stuff is. Got milky residue. Not quite sure. It looks very much like water and oil. Look how far this goes. So, like I said before, we've got several torches, several means of light. I've actually got glow sticks as backup, which lasts for 8 hours. There's lots of stuff that's bricked up. I'm guessing they expect people to come down here and they've bricked up some of the real dangerous stuff. So this goes in here. This is the bit where we've just looked into through the waterfall, where I walked through the waterfall, which will be up there, I think. But look up there. It's probably in the centre now. It's got to be. It's very hard to gauge with torchlight. It's got to be 100 foot up. Got to be. And so we've got these little caverns that I guess went to the shafts that they sort of mined the slate from. So we've got remnants of the track everywhere. So we'll continue up this tunnel. I say it's like the ghost train ride at the fair. Yeah. Starting to get bright again from the running water. It looks like it's rising up here. Look at it where they've chipped it all out. Absolutely amazing. See, all the drills went in, so they would have sent drills in to, I guess, loosen it up and literally by hand dug all these tunnels out. You okay, mate? Okay. I need to go back a bit so I'm not hearing from Richard. You okay? Yeah, I've got him. He's okay. Do you know which way I've gone? I think he's found something. A little trot back. Should slow down a bit, really, stick together. Or is a gap between us better? Oh, we gotta go and have a look. Right, so we'll squeeze through here. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah, yeah, I'm in. Oh, still got old ironwork posts. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. These where they would have took the slate out the ground and then onto the carts out here and out to that big slope that we climbed up. They got old. These probably would have been guardrails, you see, for the workers to keep them safe, which obviously have rotted out and no longer there. So we'll go back through here. See the old cables. These cables are probably 1.25 inches thick, they're huge. Here we go, right. Yeah, you see the little, where they can change direction with the tracks. We're continuing up, mate. We don't want to be too far apart, to be honest. I'm looking, because they probably would have had tallow candles and stuff up these tunnels. They wouldn't have had electricity. Little peg in the hole there. Put that back. Pull that out and everything collapses. That's where we see the ghost of past miners. Although I don't believe in that stuff. Right, we're into the mountain. Hundreds and hundreds of feet now. Oh, this rotten ironwork in the wall, look. Got pegs, so that's into like wooden dowels. Yeah, so the wood would have been to tighten the peg. I don't know exactly what they're before. It's like latches. They're like latches, look. I don't know. I wonder if that's blocking an entrance off. It's definitely just purposely put there, or it's holding the place up. So it branches off again here. So we've got two. So this one. Wow. So that just comes to a dead end. I can see that. This, let's go and see how way this goes up. Oh. Wow. Sorry, it's got on my mate, isn't it? Jeez. Yes. It's just amazing. Sorry, I keep putting the camera in a different direction to the light. Truly amazing. I'll carry on back up the tracks. Richard's light up there, look. Hey?
There's an old pot here.
Oh, let's go and have a look. It's like an old pot. So obviously, with the damp conditions down here, anything metal decays drastically. Oh yeah, well, that's proper, that is. I wonder what that would have been for.
Brewing stew up or something, warming it up.
Yeah.
Whatever they ate.
Yeah, I guess.
That shaft is about 120 foot.
Yeah. So, I guess they would have bought means to do their dinner down here, because you wouldn't want to keep going in and out of here just to have your lunch break. They would have just been down here from the start of their shift to the end of it. How long their shifts would have been, I don't know. Probably very, very long hours. And I'd guess very, very little pay. I don't know. So let's continue up here. So quiet. It's all sort of scary and peaceful all at the same time. Wow, look at this metalwork here. Look at that, some sort of cone. What would that have been? I bet I'll just try and crumble. Yeah. It's actually got a wooden base. Look at that. Do you reckon that would have been some sort of lighting? I don't know. All sorts of little bits here that people have put here. That may have been some sort of handheld lighting. Look, it's got an handle on it. Amazing. Oh, chain's absolutely rotted solid. Oh, we've got some sort of winding gear up here. So here's an hand-cranked winch for sure. Look at that, and quite a concerning prop. That's amazing. We've got different handles. Look at all the different handles on the floor. It's chained. We've got it chained up. I guess it would be anchored to the wall. See the ground levels with the water washing down here over many, many years. And slowly started to bury that. We've got cables here. I wonder what that winched. Maybe it was something there.
Track here, look. I bet the track went off down there.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a track definitely going in here, and that's a collapse. Whether it's been done on purpose, I don't know. Maybe if something like that side was seriously dangerous, they've just done that on purpose, who knows. There's a lot of little artefacts down there, which is quite nice. Let's see. This one obviously hasn't been spotted by... don't get me wrong, some of the exploring guys, they're all very young, most of them, do respect, you know, where they go. Obviously there's an handful of them that don't, which is a shame. Also like remnants of a wooden ladder there, look. Definitely. I'd love to see if there's any old candles. So again, another curve in the tunnel here. Got a lot of poles knocking about. Looks like we're entering a big cavern. Got all the old things here. All the old pots, look. I'm guessing these would have been perhaps for food and light. See all the pegs. Hammerhead there, big sledgehammer head, look. Completely rotting away. Big shackle. Lots of little pots. Some handle for something. Maybe that's off one of the carts. Pull the carts along, maybe. Who knows? The winching block there.
See, that's my size.
Oh yeah, an old pit boot. Well, I didn't even spot that. Look at that, an old boot, an old leather boot. I wonder how old that is. My voice is starting to echo quite a lot, so I think we're coming into a big cathedral-sized cavern again, which we are. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's deep. That's swimming tackle. So this is as far as we go, mate, by the look of it. Look how clean that water is. And it is that blue. What you're seeing on the camera now, it is that blue. Oh, that is stunning. But look at this place. Have I got my light on full power? Yeah, I have. So high. Just imagine spending most of your working life down places like this. So I take it this was sort of the last area that they would have worked, because this is where the tunnel stops. Unless, I don't know, see the lines come round here, curve, and then literally stop there. thing saying, oh, that is crystal clear, because that water, I'd take a guess at 10, 12 foot deep, and we can see right to the bottom. And it is that blue. It's beautiful. I'm going to try and walk round in here. There's a bit of the old track. So this is pressed. This isn't solid. You see, it's pressed steel. There's loads of track in here. Absolutely amazing. Can you see the chain coming down? As you can see that. That's just drops off from over the top there. And there's another bit of chain there. But that water is beautiful. It's proper deep. Again, this is so high. Literally in the belly of the mountain. Got a face up there, look. A ledge and a face where they would have worked off. Let's go around and see if there's any more little iron artifacts. Let's go and have a look at that chain. I bet that's rusted solid. Can't see there being many links that will move in that. Who knows? Oh, it does in places. Oh, that bit's solid. We've still got movable links. I don't want to pull on it, so we don't know what that'll drag down on top of us. So we'll leave that at that. Look at all the ridges in the slate. Absolutely stunning. Oh, we've got some artifacts up here, look. Bit of metal. And we're not going to touch anything, we're going to leave everything here. I don't agree with that. Let's have a look up here. Bit of a climb. So, wow, what we got here then? So obviously that would have held some sort of spindle for the winches. We've got a bit of a bush there. And something that's just rotted beyond recognition. I guess they would have been little steel pots. Yeah. They're literally just crumbling in my hands there. I'd say it probably would have been food or lighting or anything like that. Look at all the shapes there in the slate. Then there, see that line there? That's a drill hole, that is. So they would have drilled in from somewhere, probably coming from that way, to start breaking the big chunks of slate off. And they're the chunks that they would have sent down on then carts down the mountain to buildings down the bottom to probably size them and slit them. And I believe a lot of this Welsh slate went all over the world. It's amazing, isn't it? It's such a huge, huge industry for this area, and it just stops. It's crazy. We've got a few artifacts up here by the look of it. You can tell no one's moved that for many years. That's it. Is it like the lime in the water or something like that? I'm not sure. I'm not too clued up on all this. You see it's all the water that's caused all that white. Is it like salt or something? Salt build-up? Probably. Someone will tell me in the comments. Piece of wood there that's surviving quite well, considering the dampness of the place. Wood here as well. Oh, we got some pots over here, look, and some bits. If we can get there without falling over. Yeah, again, the spindles. This is all heavy stuff. This will be. Oh wow! Hammerhead, look at the size of that thing. I tell you what, that is heavy. You won't want to come across the bloke and fall out of him who's swung that all day. Wow. Stunning. Absolutely awesome. Now and again you get a nice cold drip of water down the back of your neck. What's this? That's a bit of old tin. You can see how the ledge where it drops off into that water. I think even in the middle of summer it'd probably feel colder down here actually in the middle of the summer because you'd be like used to the heat outside. But weirdly, I know I'm wrapped up, but I'm actually really warm. It feels warmer in here than it does outside. Let me just get down here where it's safer ground because I need to look up. I'm like a pig, I don't look up very well. Right. Safe flat ground. Right, I don't know if you can spot this. About in the middle of my beam. I don't know if you can make out that ironwork. So there's pins coming out of the wall. It looks like there's a tunnel. That dark bit there, that's another tunnel. And then there's pins all the way along and chain. So that's probably what would have been a catwalk, where there would have been boards resting on them pins, and they would have walked across that to do their work at them heights. Which is quite scary. You see the tunnel, this is where we came in. So you can see the height. It just goes up and up and up and up and up. It is huge. Right, I think we'll go back into the tunnel. Absolutely amazing. We've got pins up here as well. So these were probably put in as the levels either went up or down as they mined all the material out of here, I guess. And they would have done this as they worked. So that's why you're probably thinking, how did they get them pins right up there? The levels of this place probably would have been up there in the beginning. Now, this is only sort of a bit of guesswork. But this is making me want to look into this a bit more and probably get a bit better knowledge on it. It'd be lovely to have a dive in there in the summer, but like I say, it'd probably feel freezing cold in here in the summer because I guess the temperature levels in here would be quite sort of the same throughout summer and winter. One thing I'm surprised with, I've not still seen some bats. Suppose there are no bats in here. I shall keep an eye out. So all the bits we've just seen. So we're obviously walking back towards the entrance now. You can see down there it's absolutely nowhere in sight. I say it's nice because this looks like there's not many people been down here at all. So we've got no graffiti, no rubbish down here. This one here. So even the little bits of wood there, oh, that broke. So the wood would have gone in there to tighten them up. And like your little raw plug that you put your screws in. It obviously worked. Okay, this pipe's chained up to here. It was obviously to keep the pipe away from the lines. So they've chained it up to keep it going over there. I wonder if the pipe was to pump the water out of the place. Possibly that's what it were. So with the power of the pump, these pipes probably danced about a bit. So they've done that to keep it off the line. Absolutely amazing. This is obviously, I'm not sure if, it looks a bit like a collapse, doesn't it? Really. There's no lines changing route going into that bit, I'm not sure. It could be tunnels that they're finished with and they're filled, I don't know. Little bits over here, look. Oh, these have got, this has got writing on. That's a lid off something. Let me give it a wipe on the trousers. Could do with a bit of Scotch-Brite. Oh, what's that say? I can't make it out. Hold the lid. I'll keep polishing it. You'll not be able to see what it is. No. Oh, I don't know. I can't make that out. Oh, London. BP. It's two names, Summit and London. Is that Bristol? It's probably Bristol and London. I might be able to make it out better on the camera when I get into the editing. Who knows? I'll try and have a mess about it, see if we can get it looking a bit clearer. It definitely looks like Bristol and London. I can't make out that other bit. So on wheels or something. It's just names then, is like a little sort of logo in the middle by the look of it. It's interesting. They've got another one here. That's just plain, that one is. Looks like it may have had some red paint on there at some point. They're just lids. Maybe it's food. Little jars of food or something like that. I shall leave them there. I'm not taking nothing. I don't agree with that. Interesting. Yeah, maybe little pots of food. Yeah, I wonder if this has a bit of an arch, I don't know where you can make that. I wonder if they're planned to go in different directions. That's like a little wire or something. Oh, it's a key. It's a key. That's quite a modern key, really. Maybe it's what someone's dropped down here. Who's been in to have a bit of an explore. You should wash your key. It's here on this little ledge. Carpat. Check him out. Not going to disturb him too much. Ah, cool, is he? He's down here all on his own. Amazing, his little ears. I'll put my finger up so you can gauge the size of him. He's tiny. He's a tiny little fella. Excellent. Oh, I can go home. I've seen a bat. Brilliant. That's made my day. Right. I've only got about 5 minutes left on the memory card. Let me just get down here a bit more. So, just come across this as well. Well, not look much. I'm just going to make that out. That is clay. So, basically, they would have just stuck candles in that. This whole tunnel would have been lit up by candlelight. There's probably a couple of, this is probably the remnants of one as well. See, it's soft. Oop. So yeah, you can, that's quite good actually. You can still see where the candle would have been in that one. If there's anything on the floor that's dropped out, that'd be interesting. Mind you, with all the water washing down here over many years, the candle's probably way off down there somewhere. I can't see nothing on the floor. Yeah, no electricity down here, just candles to light the way. But it's quite a spectacular sight, seeing lines of candles all the way down these tunnels lighting the way. Right, we're making our way back down the tunnel now. We've been in here quite a while, so I have no idea if we've got daylight when we get out. I've just had to change the SD cardy thingy, what's it, in the camera. But it's telling me it's not quite correct, so hopefully this footage is still working. Fingers crossed. I literally filled up a whole memory card with what we've done so far. But this is where we're going to go around the corner in the tunnel. I think this was the first corner that we came to. You can actually feel the temperature dropping slightly as we get closer to the entrance. That's that big drop that we looked at earlier, so we don't need to go back and see that. We'll try and make the most of 35 minutes of this memory card. Right, here we go. Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? So we've still got daylight outside. It looks only just. That probably looks brighter in the camera. So, back through the water. Ooh, that's all soft. Nice. Get off. Looking for gold. There's gold in them there mountains. All the different colours there must be like iron in the rock, I guess. It's going rusty. So yeah, that goes quite a way in. And just as my foot's drying out slightly, we're back in for another soaking. There's a little skater thing going around there, I don't know if you can see that. Quite a few of them actually. I'm just going to make them out. So that bat obviously travels all the way down here every night. And back in. He's got quite a bit of a journey for that little fella. Oh, I'm falling over, don't want to do that. I don't think the water levels get much higher than this. Can't really see any marks on the walls, I don't think. You know, different water levels. So this is probably about as bad as it gets, I guess. Well, yeah, we are knee deep further down. Just taking the time. Okay, so we've got about an hour of daylight left, which will allow us to get the worst part of the descent over with. And I'll say we've got plenty of light, torches and stuff like that. First job, I'm going to empty my wader. It's only my left one that's filled up. If I can get the buckle out my belt. Come on. So I'm going to empty that first because I've got a squidgy foot. And wring me sock out. See that dripping? Yeah, that's a wet foot. Right, let's get the puddle out my boot. I did get them second hand off Marketplace. I did think, I bet they leak. And one does. Oh, and they've done the job. Right, wring the socks out and we're ready for the descent. Nice. Luckily, let's get all this off. I'm actually quite warm again. Oh, that's better. Put it down there. I'm double socked. Got double socks on. So I'm going to get that wringing. I've got dead man's foot. Like you've been in the bath for 2 hours. Nice. Right. I think. Whew. Now my feet are cold. Get that back on. All worth it though. My foot looks like it needs a name tag on it, tied to the toe. Put both of them back on, it might start drying out a bit. Should have come up here and camped, got a little campfire going, would have been beautiful. Maybe something to do further in the future. What a place to wake up. It's stunning. You can do it. Gets hard putting your socks on at this age. And tying your laces up. Although I've got no laces on these. That's better. I haven't got a puddle in my boot. Sorted. Right. Have another brief look round. And then we're going to start the descent. So we're on our way down now. We've just done that little slate bit. We're getting down into a bit of a mossy area now. As you can see Richard there, we are losing a bit of light, but it's still not bad at all. It's just got to take your time, because you can probably imagine how slippy it is with the moss and the slate. Got probably just under an hour before we lose the light completely. But like I say, we're going to get the worst part done. We'll have plenty of light to get the worst part done. Then we'll probably do the last bit with our torches headlights on. I'm amazed I haven't gone over yet. There's still time. Yeah, there's a mossy bit, look. It's quite slippy. So peaceful up here, I love it. We're just saying, it'd be awesome, because there's more to do in there. Definitely more to do. There's more entrances. Ooh, jump that bit. Whew. There's more entrances in there in other directions, definitely. So I will be coming back here. But it'd be awesome to camp up here. It really would. Look at this ledge here. Awesome. Beautiful. Right. Through the enchanted forest. Back to the winching house. Fed up of pulling my trousers up because I keep falling down. Need another hole in my belt. Here we are. First ledge. Now the big descent. We've got a big one after this. So I'm probably going to need 2 hands for this one. Oh, I'll see you further down. We're now into the woods. We have come a slightly different way. Bear Grylls down there. Thinks it will be better, so we're going with it. But it is getting dark. He's getting a bit of a move on, he is. He must be hungry. Yeah, going all through the trees, look, I don't know if you can see that. I think you can a bit. But basically, these are all the trees on the mountainside that we're working our way through. It's quite hard to see what's underfoot, because obviously it's just gazillions of years of rotting branches and leaves. I see a little glimmer off him down there, look. He's got something on him that's reflective, unless he's left a torch on. I don't know, it's like he's left a light on, isn't it? Getting dark. Won't be long before the head torch is coming back out. There's still plenty of time for me to fall over. Tell you what, wellies ain't the best for walking in, are they? My toes are killing on the way down because your feet are shoving themselves right up to the front of your wellies. My toes are curling up at the end. Oh, nearly went. Oh, this ain't too bad. You see he's left a torch on, so he's got something hanging off his bag. It's lighting up. Mate, you got something glowing on the back of you. Oh, you've left a torch on or something. Down by your leg. It's like it's turned round. Yeah. Ah, there we go. He's left a torch on in his pocket. That was his pocket glowing. You fell over and I missed it. Damn it. At least it's a soft landing here. You can feel the ground bouncing underneath you. I'll say all the years of the leaves and everything off the trees rotting away. It's like a mattress. You'd actually get a comfortable night's sleep in here. And it is so peaceful.